And then she starts slandering me online. Slandering me! Like, you f***ed me. You f***ed me in the ass. Why do you get to talk shit about me? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You still have my money in your wallet and you have the audacity. It was all just giving very much like, I want to be you. I want your life. I literally just don't even want to relive this. Like, my PTSD is like 100% getting triggered right now. But like, this is some sick shit. This is some twisted ass shit. So be careful out there. Hello, hot knockers! Happy 2023! This feels so 2019. Okay, first of all, if you guys don't know me, hi, my name is Ramos. I'm so sorry YouTube algorithm cursed you with being here on this beautiful, beautiful day. Grab a snack, get comfy, get a little drink, and listen to this shit show I'm about to share with you. Because I'm not gonna lie, I cried over it for a little bit, but now we're just gonna laugh about it. That's what we're gonna do, we're gonna laugh about it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. On my other channel, I filmed a lot of story times, so this is just bringing me back to like 2019 Lauren. If you know, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, this is not really a story time that I wanted to ever make. But since the other party involved is now slandering me online, here we are. So today I'm going to tell you about how my best friend ruined my hair on purpose and took my money. Yay! Before we hop into this story time, trust me, that shit's gonna be juicy. I did want to let you guys know that my birthday is on Monday, actually. It is on the 30th. So if you wanted to send anything to my P.O. box, the address is right here because a lot of you were asking for it. You don't have to send me anything. Don't spend money on me. I don't want to come on here and be like, oh my god, like send me stuff. But like, I will literally appreciate anything you guys send me. So don't feel like you have to spend money or do anything crazy. But I thought it was just fun. If I get enough stuff, maybe I'll do an unboxing video. Now that that's out of the way, obviously I need to provide some explanation of why I've been gone for the entire like first 3 weeks of this year. That is because my computer broke, couldn't edit. They actually had to end up wiping everything on my computer. So I don't have anything. Slay. We are really in our new era. You see the new hair, which I'll get into in a second. Now we have a new computer. We lost all of our stuff. I even bought like a cute little pink case for it so I don't cry about losing everything. Alright, I'm not gonna ramble too much. Just gonna hop into it. Let us get into the story time. And obviously I'm gonna preface this video by saying I'm not doing this to slander anyone, I'm not doing it for drama, like blah blah blah. It's just really entertaining, and the only way that I can cope with this shitty of a situation is telling it to my best friend, aka you, sitting right there in all your glory. So we're gonna have to give the other character a name. So we are going to call this person Kelly. If you recognize that name, it's because I used it in another story time. And we're just gonna use that name for people who like screw me over. So Kelly's just, sorry if your name's Kelly. If your name's Kelly, I'm so sorry. Anyway, all right, so starting off, let's start this off on a clean slate. We're gonna give you some background. So essentially, there was this girl, Kelly, right? She watched my videos for a pretty long time, and one time when I was in Atlantic City with my boyfriend Anthony, she recognized me and she was Snapchatting me and she wanted me to meet up with her. We met up, talked for a couple seconds. Next time we went to Atlantic City, we ran into her again, talked for like an hour or so, and that was pretty much the end of that. Fast forward, she texts me and she's like saying you and Anthony should come down for Halloween because she lives about 3 hours away from me. You and Anthony should come down for Halloween. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, that sounds fun, that sounds cool, whatever. My hairstylist at the time that I had was like skyrocketing her prices, and she wasn't really doing anything to my hair. Like there wasn't really a difference every time I went, so I was just like, no. And Kelly was the hairstylist, so she was like,
girl, I'll do your hair, I can get you blonde, whatever.
Biggest mistake in my life, do not cheat on your hairstylist. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So we go down for Halloween. This is where the weird shit starts, so I want you to keep this in mind for like later. Right when me and this Kelly girl, who had been watching my videos for a while, became friends, she just randomly decided to like restart her YouTube channel again that she hasn't posted on in 3 years. And like, I'm not a hater, you know? I'm like, girls support girls. Like, you wanna do YouTube, fucking do it. I'm the biggest person that's like, do YouTube if you wanna do it, you know? But like, it was also weird that her YouTube channel hasn't been touched in over 3 years, and that it was just randomly started again when she started becoming friends with me. And not gonna lie, it gave me like clout chaser, weird vibes, but like I was like, it's fine, whatever. Maybe she's just like inspired because I do YouTube and she's around it and whatever. So I obviously like kept that in my back pocket, and I was like, okay, definitely gonna keep that in mind, but like not gonna make it something it's not. You know, not gonna make it like some sketchy ass shit when it's just like, maybe she just wants to pick up a camera and whatever. So we vlog on this trip, and honestly, that time that she did my hair, I thought it was beautiful, I thought it was gorgeous, I thought it looks good, and I didn't really see anything besides like the front, you know? And then I would like check my roots, and like my roots were completely uneven. They were completely uneven. I thought my hair was just growing out really funky, but like she just messed up my roots, which is fine. It's just roots, whatever. But at that time, I didn't know that she like messed it up. I thought that my roots just grew out funky, so I didn't really think anything of it. And then as it like grew out and grew out, you could see that from here down, like the mid shaft of my hair was a completely different color than the top of my head. And I was kind of like, okay, that's also kind of weird, but I was still happy with it. And at this point, I've been growing my hair out for 4 years. 4 years, oiling it every freaking week, spending hundreds of dollars on Olaplex, spending hundreds of dollars on hair oil, the Shark Flex style, doing everything I can to make sure my hair looks as healthy and good and strong as possible. That's why this hurts a little more. So as I was saying, sorry, I'm so ADHD if I'm like all over the place. So we both vlogged. Like I said, she just started back up her YouTube channel. We go to post the vlog, and like we were sending each other the unlisted videos. And if you do YouTube, you know what that means. And it basically just means that whoever you send the link to that video to can watch it, but no one else can watch it. So unless you have that link, you can't watch it. So obviously I'm very serious about like YouTube and upload times and crazy about all of that. So I send her my unlisted video like hours before she sends me hers. I typed out the title, I did the thumbnail, I messed around with it for like a couple hours before I really liked it, and I sent it to her. When I tell you that she literally copy and pasted my thumbnail, my title, like down to like the placement of the couple pictures. I will put it in here and blur it if I can, but like it was exactly fucking identical. And at that point, I was like thinking about it, and I was kind of getting my friends' opinions on it. Like I was saying it to my friends, and I'm like,
would this like piss you off?
Like, am I overreacting? Like, I get we both filmed like a vlog, but like down to the fucking parentheses and the black heart, and like she couldn't even find the black heart I used, so she used like a fucking emoji. Like that type of shit. I was sitting there like, now that I look back on it, obviously like, what the fuck? But like at the time I was like, guys, is this weird, or like, am I overreacting? Like, no bitch, you're not overreacting. Like, that is a copy and paste of your goddamn video, and why aren't you upset about it? I honestly didn't treat it as anything serious, because I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna be so fucking for real for a second. You could just watch her videos, and the lack of effort and the lack of care, and just like, you can tell when a channel's like going nowhere. And I'm not saying that as if my channel is gonna go somewhere, but like I genuinely really put time and effort into finding things that makes my videos unique and makes my videos easier to watch, and she just doesn't do that. So like I wasn't worried about it. I was like, it's not like her channel is gonna like so mean. Okay guys, I do not want to sound mean. Disclaimer, I don't want to sound mean. But I was just like, it's not even worth freaking out about, because like no one's gonna see it in the nicest way possible. That's the easiest way I can put it. Like no one's gonna see it. But like that like ticked off something in my head. Like she's not self-aware, because like no self-aware person would copy and paste their best friend's thumbnail like word for fucking word. Like especially if you're dealing with someone that's been in that industry for much longer than you have. She's a hairdresser, right? That's like me like fucking going and finding the exact brush and like shit she uses to dye hair, like going on fucking Craigslist or like reverse image searching her shit and like copy and pasting it, and like thinking that like there's no problem with that. Like you get why I was like, okay, so she has no self-awareness. We know that now. Because I would just never be comfortable with stealing someone else's like title thumbnail that they thought of, because YouTube's a very creative thing. You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, that's a little weird. Put it in the back pocket. So now I have those two things in the back pocket and I'm just like, it's a little sus. And it also tripped me out because she's someone that I would also tell when people would like copy me. And I think that's one of the first things I told her, because this girl from my town was literally trying to like take my entire concept, start a YouTube channel, and basically steal like a lot of my ideas. And I would send it to her and like just we would laugh about it, because I was like, when you put so much time into something and then someone just like takes it and like doesn't give you credit, acts all nonchalant about it, whatever. So that time when she did my hair, like I said, I felt pretty good about it. That was the end of that. Now obviously, like those two things, especially her like literally plagiarizing my thumbnail, really were like brewing in the back of my head, and it made it really hard to like be able to get close with her, because that was just always in the back of my mind. I was just like, okay. So it honestly made me just put up like a mental guard without even knowing it, like subconsciously. So every time I would like talk to her, I like couldn't really like talk to her. And like we're just two very different people. I don't know how to explain this. Like I'm very much like a vulgar bitch. Like I'm very much like straight up, like says disgusting things, like will like tell it how it is, like not considering if it might make people uncomfortable, like whatever. And she's very much like a hey girly, like heart emoji, sparkle emoji, shove it up my ass emoji. She's very much like that. Like she's very much like 2 exclamation points at the end of my sentences, periods at the end of my text. We just weren't on the same wavelength or vibe ever, but like I always thought she was nice. So I was like, you know what? I'll just keep trying to make this friendship work. So then we were supposed to go down there for New Year's. This is where everything kind of just goes to shit. To shit. So leading up to New Year's, I was in a little bit of a depressive episode, as I do, and I was just like really not wanting to go. And like I was talking to Anthony, and like we both just like really low-key did not want to go. But I was like, I already promised her we were gonna go, so we're gonna go. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fun, whatever. She was having like a New Year's party, whatever. Even though I had this gut feeling and I just did not want to go, I wasn't in the mood, I was like, okay, we're gonna go. Now Anthony, my boyfriend, also wanted to have his hair done. Oh my gosh, and I feel so bad because of that, because Anthony like literally kept saying like, I want to go to the same person that my friend went to get his hair dyed blonde. And I was like,
no, just go to Kelly. Like it'll be cheaper, it'll be faster, you don't have to sit in a salon.
I feel so bad. I'm probably never gonna forgive myself for telling him to go to Kelly. I'm not gonna lie. So we pull up, right? She does our hair like the night we get there. This is where shit gets a little fucky. I literally just don't even want to relive this. Like my PTSD is like 100% getting triggered right now. So she's done my hair before, so she knows my hair, right? She starts putting the bleach on. It's fine, everything's going good. She starts bleaching Anthony's hair and literally leaves like a ½ inch of brown, like a ½ inch of brown on his head. And I'm kind of like, okay, because like she was supposed to do a root smudge. She's not supposed to leave a ½ inch of his scalp brown. And she's like sitting there while she's doing it like,
oh my god, Anthony, your hair's lifting so good, it's gonna look so good, it's lifting so easy, blah blah blah.
And just hyping herself the fuck up. Now when she was doing our hair, she would not wash the bleach out of our hair. So I was in the shower for 3 hours, not even exaggerating, and I had to go back in after that, just trying to get like the bleach and the product out of my hair. And like bleach is not supposed to be running down your fucking tits and like your whole body. So obviously I'm kind of like sketching in there. I'm like, what the fuck? I am just getting this bleach out of my hair, and then I start noticing clumps are coming out. Like clumps, not like little pieces, like clumps. And I send her like a picture, and I'm freaking the fuck out at this point. I'm like, what the fuck has she done? She comes downstairs, she's all like, hey girl, you just want to check. Like tugs on my hair. Like yeeted my fucking head. And she's like, oh, it's fine. And like goes back upstairs. Like, you can't make this shit up. At that point, I was looking at Anthony, my boyfriend, like sleeping. He was sleeping so cute. And his fucking hair was just yellow. Like orange and yellow, 50 shades of fucking yellow. My hair is coming out in clumps. And I'm just like looking at him while he's sleeping peacefully. And I'm like, where did I go wrong? What have I done to you, my sweet boy? So obviously I wasn't really like sketching yet because she was gonna tone our hair the next morning. I was also sketching because my hair was coming out in clumps. So I was like, you know what, trust the process. I'm gonna go to sleep. It was so hard to sleep there, by the way, because I have a severe allergy to cats, and she has 3 of them and doesn't really clean up after them so well. So I am sleeping there, like my like clumps of hair in between my ass cheeks, like from like showering, like gummy blonde hair in between my butt. Cats are physically crawling all over me. My boyfriend's sitting there with like an orange head, and I can't breathe because my allergies are very severe. So I can't like take a deep breath, and I'm just like, what have I done? Okay, fast forward. We wake up the next morning. She comes down and she starts toning our hair. Now, the toner that she used, completely shit, completely ass. She used it on me last time. Obviously didn't learn that, like, it wasn't good. And we let the toner sit, whatever, and then it was my turn to wash out my hair. As soon as I washed it out, I noticed that, like, right here on my hair is bright orange, like in your face orange. I literally like walk over straight to her because like I don't care, and I'm like, girl, this is straight orange. She's like, oh, okay. And I literally have my $80 Gymshark hoodie on, and she just starts lathering toner on my hair. And that's how she ruined Anthony's sweatshirt last time, is because she just starts doing shit without telling you. And I'm just kind of like, okay, what the fuck? Yay! She's like, let that sit for like 3 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So I let it sit and I washed it out. Still fucking yellow. She's like, oh no, it's like the lighting in the bathroom, like whatever. And I was like, you know what, whatever. So she's like, okay, do you want me to cut it now? And I was like, yeah. I asked for a trim. I asked for a trim. Guys, you know I have been oiling and doing everything and doing hair masks and like fucking anything I could to get my hair that long and healthy. She cuts off like a foot of my hair, like a foot. So now my hair is up to here. But not only does she cut off a foot, but she does it unevenly. This is what my hair had ended up looking like. Reminder, at this point, all I was really upset about was that she cut off all of my hair, because I couldn't really tell how bad it was besides the 2 orange pieces in the front. I could just tell that she totally fucked me when it came to the haircut. Like, totally ass fucked me. Like, no remorse. Anthony was like, oh my god. I just wanted to cry. I wanted to cry in that moment. It is New Year's Eve at this point. Anthony's hair is bright orange. My hair is now a foot shorter, yellow, orange. I don't know. I couldn't breathe. The house is dirty. I'm not one to shame people for how their houses are, but like when you have a friend coming over that you know is severely allergic, like the least you could do is like a little bit, you know? And nothing was done. So I can't breathe. I have like bleach probably still in my hair. Anthony's hair is orange. My hair is short, orange, yellow. And then Anthony literally just looks me in the eyes and he goes, well, if the year starts off this bad, it can only get better, right? I literally was at my breaking point. So we go to her New Year's party and her like family's there, and she has 2 other friends besides us, and like we were told this was gonna be a party. It was us, Kelly and her boyfriend, 1 other couple, like just sitting around her parents' kitchen table, which was fine, but it just wasn't what we were expecting. So at this point, she had seen my hair in multiple different lightings, multiple different places, and you saw the picture. She's gotta know how bad she fucked up. Like, there is no way she does not know she fucked in my hair. Absolutely no way. Same with Anthony. We go home, and this is when it really starts. This is when it really starts. We walk in the door of Anthony's mom's house, and she literally takes one look at us, and she's like, no. Like, not fucking today. You are not walking around looking like that. I don't want to look at this. I'm paying for you to get it fixed. And I was so confused because I was like, I mean, I knew it was a little orangey in the front, but I didn't think it was that bad. She takes a picture at the back of my head. This is where I am enlightened of what had actually been done. And I saw that photo and I just wanted to fucking cry. Right away, she booked us appointments at a salon to get it fixed. She's an angel for that. She paid for it. But I was so upset that I literally just shut down. This is kind of immature of me, I'm not gonna lie. I started ghosting Kelly because I was like, absolutely the fuck not. Are you gonna do that to my hair? Take my money, let me leave. You know, I just had a bad taste in my mouth. I was upset. I was feeling insecure. My hair was kind of my security blanket. So I was like, absolutely not. Are you getting a single text message from me right now? And we go live on my finsta at @ratedlaur, which you guys should follow if you don't, because any tea that I talk about on here hits my finsta first. And we essentially go live. And obviously, as soon as we go live, we start getting roasted because what the fuck is on top of our heads? Kelly is sitting in that live and she starts like spam texting me like, I'm sorry, blah, 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 whatever. This is like where I kind of realized that she isn't as nice as I thought she was, because any person in the right mind, regardless if it was your friend, just a normal client, whoever, you would have sent their money back the second you knew you did that to them. Number one, you wouldn't let them walk out of there like that. Number two, you wouldn't take their money. And number three, if asked, you would send their money back just because it's the right thing to do. I'm not even talking friendship, I'm talking like decent fucking person shit. And she started spam texting me. I'm like, I'm gonna get it fixed. She's like, you don't like it? Bitch! Look at the picture. What the fuck do you mean you don't like it? No, I don't like looking like a fucking bowl of ramen noodles, like half-ass eaten. What the fuck do you mean? I'm just like, we're getting it fixed. And she starts sending me, oh my god, this is where like all the weird shit starts. She starts sending me Snapchat videos of her like crying, like Travis Scott style, like, I'm so sorry, like, oh my god, like, I can't believe I did that. I'm only human. Which I get it. I was like, girl, at this point, I'm not even mad that you ruined my hair. I'm mad because you let me walk around like that knowing you did that. You took my money knowing you did that. And all I want is a refund. That's literally all I said. I said, all I want is a refund. Anthony's mom is paying for it to get fixed, which you should be paying for it to get fixed since you ruined it. But all I'm gonna ask for is a refund. Then this whole thing can be over. She sends us each $50. I paid about $130. Anthony paid $120. She sends us both $50. I was on FaceTime with her when she was at the beauty shop getting our stuff. She gets 50% off. I knew damn well that that shit did not add up to $160. And she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna send you like 50 and like the rest of the money I use to pay for the product. I go, girl, let's be so astronomically for real. I know damn well that that bleach and that developer, just keeping in mind how shitty it was, did not cost you $160. Send us the rest of our money back. Like, and I'm also thinking to myself, like, why would I pay for the products that you use to destroy our hair? Like, why am I in the negative for something that you did? You know, it's just like that concept. She was like, okay, well, I'll send you like the money back when I get paid. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. And at this point, I was just posting on social media about how I was upset that my hair got ruined. Wasn't saying anything bad about her, wasn't slandering her, wasn't really exposing who she was or anything, just basically venting because you are my friend and that is what I do on YouTube and on my finsta. So she sends me $25, which again, I know the products did not cost that much. So I'm like sitting here and I'm like, why is it such a battle to get my money back when you ruined my hair? And then I do that thing where I put myself in her position again, like I did when she copied my thumbnail and title. And I'm like, if I was a hairstylist and I ruined someone's hair, like I could never expect them to pay for the product that I used to ruin their hair. And not only did she expect us to pay for the product, but she expected to take more than that. I could never let them walk out looking like that. I could never make them wash their own bleach out of their head. It's just like things where it's like, I could never do this, you know? When the whole refund thing came into play, I really realized like who I'm fucking dealing with. You called me your best friend, but you're willing to ruin my hair, let me walk out looking like that, still try to keep my money. And it's just like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you at that point? So then she starts texting me like, have a great day, texts, which it's really hard to have a great fucking day when it looks like someone took a shit on top of my skull. I honestly, like, this shit is just, it's giving me like, fuck you, like rubbing salt in the wound vibes, because she's sending me like inspirational quotes. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Have a good day. Like, it seems like she's just being like, fuck you. Now you gotta live with what I did to your hair, like, have a good day. You know what I mean? She sends me a $5 Starbucks gift card and says, go treat yourself. I wanna believe that those were genuinely, like, good intentions, but I don't think that they were. And it all just seemed like very, very, very weird to me. Like the whole situation. And then I would go back and forth. I'd be like, well, she didn't do it on purpose, like whatever. Like, girl, you told her you wanted a ½ inch trim and she cut a foot off your hair. She's done your hair before. She knows how your hair reacts to bleach. Like, this was not an accident. And just the whole YouTube thing, the whole copy and pasting everything, it was all just giving very much like, I want to be you, I want your life. I don't like to think like that because that is a very conceited, narcissistic way of thinking. But in this case, I do believe that that's where this was. Either she's really fucking terrible at her job, or she genuinely wanted to fuck up my hair. I'm not going to lie to you. And I really, really don't want to believe that that's what happened, but like based on the way that she's acting after, based on the way she was acting before, based on like the whole thing, it just really, really seems that way, and it was not sitting right with me. In the picture, this is not up for debate. Like, she ruined my hair. It's not a question, it's not an opinion, like it was ruined. And so Anthony's mom took us to get it fixed. As you can see, it's like darker and brown and very short because, like I said, she messed up my haircut too, so I had to get it evened out. I had to get low lights put on, which obviously makes me upset because I was blonde and it was very long, and it's something that I put a lot of time and effort into, and when it's just taken away from you in one day, it's kind of like, what the fuck? So here's the juicy part, because I wasn't even gonna make this story time. I wasn't. And then she starts slandering me online. Slandering me! Like, you fucked me. You fucked me in the ass. Why do you get to talk shit about me? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You still have my money in your wallet, and you have the audacity, the fucking audacity to tweet shit about me? Oh my god, that is insane to me. That's literally batshit fucking crazy. Like, so here are some of the things that she tweeted about me. Number one, we have, I now see the type of person you are. The type of person who gets mad when they get fucked in the ass and they don't get their money back. An ugly ass person walking around with that ramen noodle looking ass on my head. Yeah. I really hope you feel good about yourself spreading false things. Where was the lie? This is not, there is no arguability here. Where is the lie? I'm not spreading anything false. You ruined my hair and then took my money. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. Damaged people hurt good people. Only thing in this situation that's damaged here is my fucking head and Anthony's head. I just, like, the fact that she's coming for, like, me, calling me damaged because I get upset when she fucks up my hair and takes my money. Like, are we good? Are we okay? Oh my god. It's just crazy that she ever referred to me as like a best friend after like what she did. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's how you treat your best friends? And don't get me wrong, there were some red flags that I totally fucking ignored that I should have paid attention to. Like, she's constantly in drama with someone that she refers to also as her best friend, and like always would text me talking shit about her, talking about how the girl doesn't invite her places. And I'm at an age where like I don't want to be friends with people who aren't self-aware, like people who continually put themselves in toxic situations and the same outcome happens, and like they just don't learn from things, and they're just like in drama like that. Like every day she called me and there was like new drama. I'm like, girl, this is not high school. And like she sent me, I will put it in here if I find it, she used to send me like fights between her and like random ass people like in her life, and like the text back and forth were so funny because this girl typed so funny. Wait, this, I don't even know what this was about, but like it's just the girl's complaining about her like excluding her from something, and then this is her response. I will no longer take this conversation any further, so don't worry about saying anything. I will talk to you to your face soon. Like, I will no longer take this conversation any further. It's just like giving like Karen. But like I said, there's just like obviously a lot of things that I should have paid attention to. That's my fault for being a dumbass, and sometimes we just have to learn things the hard way. But like, if someone is ever giving you like I want to be you vibes, like copying you and like doing shit past a certain extent, stay the fuck away from them, because if you give them a chance to sabotage you and your life, they fucking will. I am really upset that my hair is like up to my shoulders now, and I'm upset how this whole thing turned out. But like, character was shown, true colors were shown, and it could have been a lot worse than my hair, so I'm just thankful for that. I also cannot work out at the moment because immediately after I left her house, I developed this thing called prickly heat. Like I said, she doesn't keep her house that clean, so something from her house clogged my pores, and now I can't work out without it hurting every time I sweat. Like, it feels like a bunch of like thorns are stabbing me every time I sweat. So not only did she ruin my hair, but she ruined my pores too. Now I can't do anything that makes me happy. Slay. I'm sorry, it's like funny. I'm trying to laugh about it because obviously that's all I can do. Like, it's over, the damage is done, my hair's up to my shoulders, it'll grow, it's whatever. But like, this is some sick shit. This is some twisted ass shit. So be careful out there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, even though it came at the cost of my fucking head. But I still hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Maybe I'll do more, maybe I won't. I kind of like to stay away from like drama-y things, but this story was just too much to not tell. My consistent content is coming back soon, so don't you even worry. I'm back now that I can film and edit and whatever. I hope your New Year is going well, and we are getting our shit together in my next couple videos. So I will see you there, Hobknocker. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I will see you next video. Okay, bye!